Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
James Tumalo will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game. That's really real.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
3-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, first baseman number 19, Tommy.
Striding into the box, Tommy Joseph, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Digging in now for the Brewers, Domingo Santana. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Popped him up. Salgado shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 2nd inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Phillies 2 and the Brewers nothing.
Batting 8th, 3rd baseman, Byron Vaughn.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Aaron Nola, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Verdugo is off at first with 2 away. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Now to the plate, Pete James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate, Ben Salgado. He reached on a single in his first try.
Tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
This one's down to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Tightrope out of danger as he strands, the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations.
Leading off for the Brewers, left fielder, number 56.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2 balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding himself.
The 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Into the box, Christian Bethencourt. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 39, Jesse Winker.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more from Game 1 after this. David Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, David Hernandez.
Andrew Knapp will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from Lee's catcher.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
The 2-1. Just got a piece up the line. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, catcher.
Now in the box, Aaron Nola. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Pitch popped up, and there's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and it's gone. Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. James has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yoenis Cespedes will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 52.
Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Matt Barnes.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. He goes to first. How about that?
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Ready on 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Brannon as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
In now, Alex Verdugo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle. Moses has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in, Andrew Knapp. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind.
Strike him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tejeda takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 55, Mario Tejeda. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot.
Orlando Arcia will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. James is there, one away.
Now batting.
Digging
Right
in,
fielder,
Domingo Santana.
Domingo
No hits in 3 tries
Santana.
so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The batter, number 56.
Ready for another chance. Number 56, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Ball 2. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The Brewers down to their final strike. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim Game 1 on the road as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
One-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Philadelphia jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Zach Curtis gets the W on the mound, so that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Play ball!